So my Etsy store is on track to gross $85,000 this year. And when my business coach told me this a few days ago, I was beyond surprised. First, because where we're coming from last year to this news that I'm hearing is such a wide margin. And even though in January, I said that this year is going to be my 6-figure year, I didn't think that it was going to come, like the news was going to come that quick. But I've been working, I've been doing all the things that I'm supposed to be doing. I've been praying to God and I've been, trying as much as I can. Now, the thing with Etsy store is that sometimes it takes a while to gain momentum, but once it gains momentum, it just takes off. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that I have done to make sure my Etsy store is getting to this point. Number 1, I started. Now, a lot of us will think about things that we want to start. I want to start a business. I want to start this. I want to start that. But most of the time, it just stops there. It stops at I want to, rather than taking that bold step to go ahead and actually doing it. So what is that thing that you're sitting on? Are you sitting on your Etsy store? Are you sitting on your YouTube channel? What are you sitting on? The first step is to start, and to start in the right way. Now, most of you know, if you've been listening to my videos from the beginning, if you've subscribed to me, you will know that I had an Etsy store before that I do not have anymore. I started in the first place, and this time I started on a good note. I started better. And I came back bolder. So what I did this time was I made sure that I niched all the way down. With my other Etsy store, I wasn't niched down. I had all things motherhood, all things everything, everywhere. But this time I was able to niche down. And then what I did was I started to search things that people were already actively purchasing. And then I put my own spin to it. So I started on a right note this time. Now, another thing I did was to get a business coach. Now, I am an entrepreneur. I like to do business and all of that, but I didn't know that I needed a business coach. Sometimes a business coach will push you in the right direction. Number 2, I failed, and I failed woefully. I have failed in my Etsy store woefully, and that Etsy store ran for about 3 years. And in that 3 years, I will tell you that I made maybe $1,000, maybe a little more, but I failed. And one thing that made me get back up is because I trusted in myself. I was not scared to fail. I know that success comes from failing at times. And when you fail, it just shows you that this is one way not to do something. So don't be scared to fail, because a lot of times you will start a business and it may fail, right? It may fail. And when it fails, what are you going to do? But I wasn't scared to fail. I took it and I started again. I started the first store. As in, I failed. Let me tell you how I failed. I failed to the point that I didn't have a listing fee. And that store got shut down over, I think, a $10 listing fee debt. You can imagine, $10. My store got shut down for $10. Another business that I started that failed was my Alibaba business, until I started another one again, and then it took off. So don't be scared to fail, because the failure is going to come. It's not like if it's going to come, it's going to come. So don't be scared to fail. And even if it's like a YouTube channel thingy, don't be scared to fail. I have a YouTube channel that is not doing good right now, and I don't like it. But listen, that didn't stop me from starting again. So don't be scared to start afresh. Now, number 3, learn new skills. Now, one thing you cannot go over, that one thing you cannot escape, is to learn new skills. While I was waiting and I was thinking about starting the new Etsy store, I was learning new skills. I improved my Canvas skills a lot. I improved my graphic design skills a lot, right? Another thing I did was improve my selling skills and my public speaking skills a lot, because I know that one way to drive traffic to my Etsy store was through content, right? Even though my Etsy store right now is making money on its own, I have not even created content to sell products in my Etsy store. Now, that is deliberate, because in my former Etsy store, I will advertise it on YouTube. Excuse me. I will advertise it on YouTube. However, my subscribers were not going there to purchase. They were going there to confirm. And just like YouTube and every other search engine, once you go there and there's no activity on it and people click out of it, it affects that channel. It affects your store. And so people will go there, they will just look at it, confirm that, oh yeah, she does have a store, and then click out of it. No purchase, no favorites, nothing, and that's affected the store so much that Etsy started to think that people were coming to the store and then seeing that my offerings were not good, right? So I stopped promoting my products on YouTube. The only reason I would promote my product on YouTube will be if I'm creating something, that is similar. And most of you would know that whenever I advertise any digital product on YouTube here, I put it on my other landing page, right? I put it on my landing page. I don't send it to my Etsy store because I don't want traffic that is not interested in my Etsy store to go there. My Etsy store is majorly for moms and children worksheets and all of that. I learned new skills. So one thing you must know is that you have to learn new skills. There is no way around that, okay? And YouTube is an amazing place to learn new skills. Most of the things that I learned from off of YouTube. I also use Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, all of those. Now, if you're in the United States of America and you do not have Udemy, if you have a library card, you can get access to Udemy and, learn as many skills as you want. So I started, right? To recap, I started, I failed, right? I was not scared to fail. And then I learned new skills. And then the fourth one that I didn't mention as a point was to get a business coach. You need a business coach. You need someone to guide you through business, right? The way you don't know. Every coach needs a coach, right? Everyone needs a business coach. Everyone needs a mentor. If you're someone that wants to start a business. Now, if you're a mom and you want to start a business and you don't know how to go about it, I want you to go into the description box now and go register for the Millionaire Housewife. Now, let me tell you something. The Millionaire Housewife is usually $600, but I've brought it down to about $399, right? And the best part is that I offer payment plans, so you don't have to pay at once. You can pay in 4. If you're in the United States of America or Canada, you can pay 4 times, but register for the Millionaire Housewife. And I'm going to guide you through setting up a store, listing items. I'm going to help you create some items. I'm going to teach you how to use Canva, right, for yourself so that you can, hit the ground running and all of that. Now, I want you to know that whatever you set in your mind to do, you can definitely do it and achieve it, right? I feel like raising the bar now to say that 2025 is going to be my 7-figure year, but I do not want to jump the gun. Anyway, guys, if you found this video helpful, I want you to go there, hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, right? And listen, if you're a mom, I don't want to see men coming to the Millionaire Housewife. If you're a mom and you want to set up your store, I would see you at the Millionaire Housewife. Definitely go there, click the link, and it's only discounted for a period of time. I think it's going to be discounted. I don't know. I think my business coach said we're going to be discounting it for, 2 weeks. It's going to be there for, a week or 2. Either way, go get it, and I'll see you guys on the other side. I hope you have an amazing weekend. My name is thetobyrich.